Hello, and welcome back to the stream. What did we do last stream again? We did something. Ah, yeah, that's right. I believe we did a bunch of gathering. Lots of gathering. How joyful. What an absolute blast that stream was. So, today we're just going to be doing a bunch of blue quests. Gonna unlock a bunch of stuff. Gonna unlock pretty much all of the hard dungeons. Going to finally unlock those 2 random blue quests that are just chilling in the Drowning Wench and Limsa. Probably also going to unlock Mist and the Goblet. Anything else? Nothing that comes to mind. At least I can't think of anything at the moment. So, with that, pause the music, open the game, click the game, widescreen the game, get all of this junk off of my game scene, click this, system configuration, sound, pump the sound. Fantastic. And we're in the gold saucer, so we might as well do the gold saucer stuff. Yay. Woo! Everyone likes Final Fantasy Chuck E. Cheese. I know I do. Oh my goodness, I can spend hours in this place. Racing my chocobo, playing Verminion. I say playing Verminion, I've never actually played Verminion. But first off, let's see if we can get some good luck. This is the wrong person. You're the mini cat Potroka. Let's see if we can get some good luck rolling. Okay. Come on. Going for the 10,000. Well, that's good to know. Fantastic. This one. No. Dang it. Okay. Next one. Okay, so 1. So somewhere around here. Not that one. Oh. 10,000. Nice. Okay, last one. Well, it can't be this. Is it this? Oh, okay. So this would be the next best one, because this has a chance to be a 7. Means we would get 2nd place. And it's not. Of course it's not. 7's down there. Dang it. Any special events? Not that I can see. Okay. Then I guess we are immediately going to Limsa. Get those blue quests going. To Limsa. Yes, please. Take my gill, airport man. Thank you very much. 10,000. Very nice. Not the grandest sum, but it's not the smallest either. Drowning Wench, yes, please. Oh, and I almost forgot because we do need these going. The Howling Eye, Earth's Font. As Bard, because I know how to play Bard. Bard's good. Beauty is only scalp deep. I've never did the Aesthetician. I've gone through the entirety of A Realm Reborn, and I've never done this quest. Rumors of a dangerous madman about town have Sidhodji be ill at ease. You're either a brave man or a fool friend to be wandering the streets of Limsa Lominsa today. Or, running the streets of Limsa today, what with the slasher fisherman's bottom on the loose. You've not heard? There's a madman about. Why, it said he brandishes blades so long and sharp that they could gut a whale. No one's seen any blood yet, but that hasn't stopped the rumors from sending shivers up spines in every alehouse in town. But you're still standing before me tells me you don't scare as easily as the rest. Perhaps you could assist with the investigation. To start with, you might want to look into that scream I just heard outside. Ugh. Okay, lady. But more importantly, what do you give? Rising to the challenge, Zilpius with the carelessness of the wench's customers. We all know how it feels to have had one too many. That's why I'll not follow our patrons for much of what goes on at our tables. But is it too much to ask that they keep their belongings on their person when they leave? It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later, ranting and raving as if their drunken heedlessness was somehow my fault. Take this impressive-looking journal right here. As oft used as it seems to be, I've no doubt its owner is tearing up the down. I've no doubt its owner is tearing up the town searching for his prized possession. What is this book for again? A stranger he was, a swarthy Rogaden who enjoyed his drink. Seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars, Quintenane. Perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink. The last time I did that Baderon docked my wages. Not the wages. Anything but the wages. Rinderin. Have I seen who? Look, just because I spend more nights at the wench than in my own home doesn't mean I'm mates with every slut who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute. That bloody book! Why didn't you say so sooner? The tight-arse bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Said he was heading for Aleport High, where else the scurvy sop. Nimia willin', he's still stranded at the ferry docks, though the gods know it won't help get me Gil back. Now I'm like super unfuzzled on what this book's for. Flustered man. Why will no one listen? My blades. I must have my blades. What about you, disgruntled madam? What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher! Apprehend him, toss him in jail, and throw away the key! Or gut him and feed his lifeless buddy to the sharks for all I care. Just do something! Whoa, woe is me. Whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons I saved every last gill of my husband's hard-earned wage. Foregoing new shoes, a new purse, sometimes even food for our children. All in anticipation of this day. What's so special about today, you ask? Why, this day marks the arrival of a world-renowned aesthetician in Limsa. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every fashion-conscious lamentin oohing and eyeing in admiration. Lady, you made your kids go hungry for a new haircut. Cunt. Instead, I find myself accosted by this lecherous lout. Speaking of which, weren't you going to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. Doubt. How do I spell doubt? Hang on. Hang on. BT. Doubt. I doubt you, good sir. Oh, the ignominy of it all! Of course you take her aside for shame! Is there not one sympathetic ear in this entire nation? An artiste of my renown should be welcomed with open arms and a 21 cannon salute! Instead, I am branded a criminal. Excuse me, the tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. I will not last long in my weakened state. No, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. With my dying breaths, I speak unto you three names, three kind souls who may yet put right what has gone so frightfully wrong. Forge Master Hananza of Naldic and Vimiles, Guildmaster Beaton of the Gridanian Carpenters Guild, and Severin at the Alchemists Guild in Ul'dah. If there is an ounce of compassion in you, seek them out and tell them Jandalane sent you. When my soul is restored and my name rightfully cleared, all of Limsa, nay, the entire realm will sing your praises, for I, Jandalane, am none other than the Wheeze. Dying. Okay, guy, if you say so. He's something, all right. I like on how it's red, implying that there's like, well, I guess there is a way up there, but then you actually go in and there's just, it's just a single floor plan. I guess it could be that. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Hinanza. Jandalin sent you. Let me guess, the barmy fool's lost his tools. Pardon me, the appendages of his very soul. Again. And is thrashing and tossing like the end of days is nigh. The man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself these misunderstandings. No, I've not a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity indeed for having to play audience to his winging. Any road, this should shut him up for a while. Tell him that if he loses these, I'll graft the next pair into his bloody hands. Ugh. Ugh. For those of you who don't know what grafting is, it's pretty much Frankenstein's monster, right? You cut off a piece and you sew on a new piece, or like really old school prosthetics where it was actually like inserted into the flesh. That's grafting. Ugh. Oh, that's nasty. Black Shroud. Oh wait, I know it's like ooh. That's right, I got some of those. Nice. Big savings. At that point, I should have just used return. Speaking of this, I need to go and get new bills, seeing that I'm already here, and hey. Like the serpent's nest is right there. Right. Ignore the PvP person. I'll deal with you later. Posted daily. Okay. Posted weekly. Wrong one. Posted weekly. I've already done it. Okay, never mind. Whee! Alright, Timbermaster Beaton. I've gotta help a fool. The Wheeze. Whatever that is. What do you have to say about him, Beaton? A message from Jandalane, you say? So he's lost another one. Sigh. Does the man not understand that wood doesn't simply grow on... Or actually it does, at least in a manner of speaking. But the fact remains that resources are in short supply. For all his flowery words, if his tools were truly an extension of his very being... Oh, no! There. One would think he'd find a way to hold on to them for more than a fortnight or two. But he has to crank 90s, Beaton. Jandalin's skills are not to be doubted, but his temperament leaves much to be desired. So it is not my place to judge. Take this to him and let us both hope that he will right his ways. Doubtful. An iron lance. Nice. Whee! Whips. Nope. Dang it. Nope. Nope. Yeah. There we go. Woo! Copyright music. I can't listen to it. Goodbye. Whoa! 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 Oh yeah, I wonder what it's gonna be. If it's gonna be Odin, I'm in for one tough fight because I've never fought Odin. That's gonna be fun. If it's Garuda Extreme, I know how to deal with Garuda, right? There's a spindly feather and there's a velvet feather, and you have to kill the ads, and you have to make sure the ads are on different ends, and you have to kill one specific ad first, or otherwise you wipe. Hosting strip, good sir. Yes, thank you very much. Right? It's easy. It's simple. Oh yeah, speaking of Odin, I fought him. And by fought him, I mean I died. And I laid on the floor. Good thing Aku was there to help make sure that I wasn't just dead. Yes, yes, very good. Amazing even. I got Barding that I greatly regret purchasing, and she managed to do a thing. What's the thing? I don't exactly remember. I think she completed the set or something. Oh, I'm not reading stuff. Dang it. Stolen, you say? An unfortunate turn of events, indeed. If not entirely unexpected. You see, the man is something of a genius, and genius is often misunderstood by modest minds. Trust me as I speak from extensive personal experience. Yes, great minds must band together in trying times, lest the realm be deprived of our talents. And so I command you, deliver this parcel to Jandalane with all speed. What if I don't wanna? Huh? What if I just wanna eat my egg? What are you gonna do then, huh? Huh? What are you gonna do then? You're gonna do nothing. Yo! That looks nice as hell! That's fashionable as fuck! Oh my goodness! I like that! That's awesome! I've undiscovered amazing fashion, but yeah, what if I don't wanna deliver? Yeah, back on track. What if I don't wanna deliver? What if I just want to dance? Huh? What if I don't want to be an errand boy? What if I want to chase my dreams as a ballerina? What say you then, Severin? Mr. Monocle Man? Huh? You're speechless. You won't even notice me. Such sweet sorrow. But it is to be expected, for we could never be together, Severin. Nay! I don't have a punchline for the rest of the joke. Whips? Oh well. I believe that is how you say the cookie crumbles, except the cookie isn't crumbling at all because we don't have a cookie. And even if we did have a cookie, it would be an oatmeal raisin cookie. And those don't really crumble because they're usually like quite solid. Right? Oatmeal cookies. I love me some oatmeal cookies. I'm also reminded of snickerdoodles now. Oh, what I would give for a snickerdoodle right now. Bring me to the drowning wench, Blamas. Thank you very much. Okay. We're going this the ways. Sprint. Speed. Big speed. Flustered man, disgruntled madam. scrimp and save my family's fortunes for 6 moons only to go out and encounter the ravings of a loon? It's like the Calamity all over again. My goodness, lady, it is nowhere near that bad. How dare you? If there is an ounce of compassion in you, friend, I beg of you, retrieve for me the tools of my trade. Here, have a package, a sealed parcel that, from the sound of it, houses a metallic implement of some sort. I'm gonna say scissors. A parcel containing a piece of woodwork, probably a comb. A parcel containing assorted files of vari-colored liquids, hair dye. Could this be? Yes, I can feel it. The light returns to my eyes. Power courses through my fingers. I live! Yay! Good for you, Chandelaine. And as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die! Begone, foul demon! Demons! Wait, maybe you should. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh my goodness, you're hideous! And so I ask, how do you feel, madam? Why, it's as if, in but a single magnificent moment, I traveled beyond the void and returned to life as the embodiment of all that is beautiful in this world. You look like you're straight from a doujin. What are you talking about? Could it be? Yes, it must. How else to explain such power? You are the one whose coming was foretold. Yes, you are the aesthetician. I don't know about aesthetician. It's not very aesthetically pleasing. He gave you piss yellow highlights. In the flesh, madam, I am Chandelaine, crafter of coffers so divine that Minfina herself doth begrudge my clientele their beauty. But let us speak of you, madam, for where a moment ago stood a fashion-challenged frump, now there stands a beauty reborn! This is fucking stupid. Ah! What do you want from me? You madman, and you are the one I must thank for reviving my soul, that I might once again bestow my gifts on a realm bereft of beauty. A kindness I intend to repay in full. Can you repay it by never meeting me again? Do you fear that your own hairstyle is becoming passe? The fuck does that mean? I have a pompadour, good sir. Fear the specter of ugliness threatens to consume you. Now you're just insulting me to my fucking face. Fear not, friend, for it shall not survive my wrath. Whee! Ah! What happened? Huh? Pebble? Why is there a pebble? Well, let me get the pebble. As the madam before you, as this very realm we call home, from an abyss of unfathomable drabness, you shall rise anew. Excuse me. Sure, guy. My clients have been known to make reservations moons, even years in advance. Hang on. Oh my goodness, I really shouldn't have forced that burp as much as I did. But you shall know no such troubles. No for proving a staunch ally to good taste when all of this turned a blind eye. I gladly placed myself at your beck and call. Oh my goodness, this was a huge mistake. Yes, the next time you find yourself plagued by aesthetic that word, you need only ring the crystal bell from the comfort of any inn room at which you have taken up lodgings. Really now? That's mighty kind of you, good sir. But you're still weird. Chandelaine shall hasten to the scene. Yes, in a flash, the dreary, uninspired life you have hitherto known shall end. You shall travel to the realm beyond and return to us as a beauty reborn. I give you this as a token of the trust between us. Treasure it, for it is the key to a world of aesthetic wonders ordinary men shall never know. Thanks. I guess you shouldn't have, though. You really shouldn't have. Oh, Master Chandelaine, do come back. I've not made my next appointment. Cunt, you made your children go hungry to look like that. Oh my goodness. The characters in this game make me irrationally mad for no reason. At least I now get this done. Fantastic. Hey. Let's see, what's this? You've befriended Chandelaine! Yay! Aesthetician now available. Yay! Woo. By using the crystal bell found in your in-room, you can call upon the services of the flamboyant aesthetician. Is that the word we're using? From hairstyle and color to face paint, he can create a new look for you for a mere 2,000 gil. Whenever you feel like a change, Chandelaine is your man. What the f... This is fashion? I don't want to see what ugliness looks like in this world. Hot damn. Also, I have stuff, and these can be traded in because I already got these. Woo! Tomberry Cayenne. Ugh. Okay, well, at least that's done. On to the next one. Whee! Howling on Extreme, Earth's Font. Let's see which one I get. I'm kind of hoping for Earth's Font, but I want to get both of them out of the way, seeing that they're taking up quest space. Fisherman's Guild away! Whee! Woo! Wast Lead? If you have business with me, be quick about it. My fairy and my next great adventure await. Have this book. You forgot it. My journal! Why, I thought I had lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Har har. Did you still glance at its pages, perchance? No. A shame that, for this book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself. Which I believe I just did. Har har. You've the air of adventure about you, and one almost as accomplished as myself. Had it been you who crossed the table for me at the wench last night, I imagine the tales would have been great and the ale all the sweeter. What do you give me again? Were there only some way for me to repay your... But of course, I have a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own? That one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds. Oh, I really shouldn't have burped that forcefully. Oh my goodness, I'm regretting it completely. And with that I shall be off for adventure, and a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself with a wench, do think that Ellison Philip for his generosity. Har! Okay, what do you give me exactly? You now have access to the challenge log, which will serve as a record of your adventuring exploits. So open it, select logs to the main menu, followed by challenge log. Challenge log contains a list of adventure objectives across the wide range of categories. Completing any one of these objectives will earn your rewards. Completion status is reset on a weekly basis, and it is possible to undertake the challenges repeatedly. Each unique challenge you complete counts towards the overall completion category, which yields additional rewards. As you progress and level advance in the scenario, more challenge objectives will become available, giving you the chance to garner richer bonuses. Oh. Yeah. Gross! Disgusting. Vote 5 times in player combination. Defeat 20 enemies of comparable level to your own with your with bird. Enemies of comparable level to your own with your bird. Complete and mark off 3 wondrous. Oh, I'm not doing that anytime soon. Complete 5 unique challenges. Complete 10 unique challenges. Gold Eureka retainers. I can't do these. Haha. Visiting missions. Complete 10 supply and visiting missions. Beast tribes. Complete 5 beast tribes. Complete 15. Add 3 time warm-ups. Open 5 treasure coffers and obtain their contents while treasure hunting. Crafting. Leave quests. Different leaf plates. Fate with the highest rating possible. Complete 10 fates with the highest rating possible. Oh, all of this. Wolf marks. They just give you wolf marks? Participate in 10 crystalline conflict matches. Triumph in 3 crystalline conflict matches. Participate in 10 rival rings campaigns. Lead your alliance to victory in 5 rival wings campaigns. What are wolf marks for? I've never PvP'd in this game, so nice. Just a little thing. It gives me bonuses. Gives me money that I don't need and experience that I'm well, besides these, I do need a fair bit of experience. I'll give you that, game. I'll give you that. Hey, lots of blues. We're doing blues. That's the entire point. It's just blues. And what better way to do some blues than as Blue Mage? Out of the blue, you get this by doing the blue. Water Cannon, True Blue, Attire Coffer, Rainmaker, and Soul of the Blue Mage. Blue Mage's arms. I believe this is the only Blue Mage arm, right? A yellow jacket in need is a yellow jacket indeed. Yeah, because they're awful at their job. You there! Would I be right in guessing you're an adventurer? If so, I have a request to make. We've had reports of some charlatan claiming to be a blue mage, whatever that's supposed to be. He could be a blue-arsed wharf rat for all I care, but I hear he's selling so-called soul crystals to adventurers for a tidy sum. Apparently, they're meant to give the holder all sorts of mystical powers, which is a load of chocobo shite according to a dozen or so dissatisfied customers. You see, spells and whatnot are not really my field of expertise, which is why I want you to help me investigate. I need you to tell me whether these crystals are the genuine article. If they turn out to be fakes, I'll arrest him on charges of fraud, and you will receive fair payment for your assistance. And if they, by some miracle, end up doing what he claims, you might be able to pick up a new parlor trick or two. So are you in? I'm in. Very good. We've received word he's... that word passerbys near Summerford Farms. I'll meet you there. Okay, lady. Whee! Nice. Fantastic. That middle. Whee! It's gonna pop in the middle of a cutscene, isn't it? I can already feel it. Whee! You got here just in time. It looks like he's about to make his pitch. Okay, well, what's his pitch? Water bottle. That's his pitch. His pitch is about water. I mean, I'm gonna learn water can, right? I also kind of want to get someone to help me cheat out the flying sardine from the alpacas in Bloodshore, just so I can just get it immediately. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The name's Martin, and today I present to you a wonder of the New World. I call it blue magic. The New World? Where's the New World? Beyond the Indigo Deep live the Wallachui, who have their own unique brand of spellcasting, don't you know? Like black and white magic, it draws on ether from our surroundings, but that's where the similarities end, me friends. Oh, really now? I'm sure you've all seen wild creatures lashing out with fire, ice, and what have you. It's a form of self-defense, but it's still magic. Magic! The Wallachui discovered how to harness ether in the same way, you see, and wield the forces of nature. Yay, nature. Woo! Everyone loves nature. Oh my goodness. But how, I hear you cry, is simple. You have to tune your mind to the instincts of the beast. When a creature is driven to attack, you can see into its soul. When you overcome it in battle, you absorb some of its ether and make its power your own. Don't you have to, like, get hit by the attack, though? Or do you just need to see them do it? Of course, it's not as easy as picking fights with the local wildlife, but my Wallachui mentors taught me well, and now it's my turn to teach you, don't you know? Alright, show us what you got, Martin. Behold, the power of blue magic. Woo! Blue! Very impressive. By the 12! Did you see that? I thought you'd be impressed. Now, before anyone asks why it's called blue magic, let me tell you. For the Wallachui, this color holds special meaning. Sacred, even. And seen as the saint white or black magic, it seemed like the perfect fit. Excuse me. I suppose you're all also wondering what you need to become a blue mage like me. Well, for starters, you'll be wanting one of these. A soul crystal. And don't forget a specially designed outfit to help you look the part. Oh, I'll even throw in one of these spell books, personally penned by yours truly, containing everything you need to know about Lulum Blue magic. I've got enough for all of you, but you better snap them up before it's too late. Yes. Buy my stuff, yes. Are you lot really that dense? Can't you see he's playing you for fools? Drive the beast to attack? Or like run headlong into battle with only a silly blue costume for protection? Of course, no one can claim it's fraud when they're at the bottom of some creature's belly. Oh, yeah. It is a little too good to be true, isn't it? Mamuja! We feast on your flesh, smooth skins. Your gods cannot save you now. All of you, stay back. Wee. Wee. Bubbles. Missiles. What else do you got up in that fancy little costume? I don't recognize that attack. No more, please spare us, run away! They never stood a chance! Burger all the swords and shields nonsense, I'm giving blue magic a try! Give us the blue magic. The blue magic. The magic of blue. It's blue! Oh my gosh! Why don't you like the blue magic, sir? Yes. Everyone has the blue magic now. Fantastic. Amazing even. There's definitely something fishy going on here. The arrival of those Mamuja was a little too timely for my liking. Come on, let's see where he goes next. I believe he goes to the Salt Strands, right? Wee. Ah, who are you? Rendezvous with the zealous Yellow Jacket in Summerford. How you doing? Looks like he's heading for the Morby Dry Docks. Follow me! Yeah, sure, lady, right after I'm done coughing up a lung. Lanaska. Morby Dry Docks, pretty please. No, I'll just use the money. My eyeballs. Oh, dang it. Not doing the blues, because those are just leaves. According to one of the guards, this Martin character has been skulking around the docks over the last few days. Apparently, he's been begging for leftovers from the mess hall. Considering that he's making Gil hand over a fist from gullible adventurers, this strikes me as more than a little odd. Anyway, he was last spotted making his way to the Salt Strand. Let's go! Lead the way, lady! Whee! Oh my goodness. Having Bird be able to fly makes traversing so much easier. Okay. Just as I suspected, he's up to no good. Why else would he come all the way to a place like this? Who knows? Maybe he just likes the scenery. Or maybe he's collaborating with the Mamuja. Martin, you say you be less violent this time. But that was very violent. Very violent indeed. It all leads to the realism, and you lads did a great job. Your gods cannot see you now. Nice improvisation. That one bloke damn near shot himself. Woohoo! I think we've seen enough. Yeah, just a little bit. Let's go! Hold it right there. I'm placing you under arrest on charges of fraud. A fraud? This is all a big misunderstanding. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. The game's up, and the same goes for you two. I know you were in cahoots from the very beginning. As for those crystals, I'm about as convinced by them as I was by your acting. Say what you will about our sales technique, but there's nothing nudgy with the merchandise. I'll have you know I poured my heart and soul into those crystals. And the spell books explain how to learn the magic. It ain't my fault if the buyers can't be arsed to read them. And if you're thinking about clapping me in irons over the outfits not providing enough protection, I can assure you they were tailored especially with the needs of a blue mage in mind. I'll admit I had to cut a few corners to keep the cost down, but still. It all boils down to whether the soul crystals are genuine or not. I know it's a lot to ask, would you try this blue magic of his? Oh, me? Why? Come on, mate, don't be shy. Once you've learned your first spell, you know I ain't pulling your leg. I'll even let you borrow one of the outfits. And a soul crystal. Nice. And I get a dagger that I'm never gonna use. Look like a blue mage though. Oh yes, very fitting. Well, you've been getting changed. Latulja and Gahilja have been doing over a nice cooperative baby cracking to teach you what you're getting. The beat's been laid, so one should turn up any moment now. Whee! Walolo!
Run away! Run away! That's a bit on the big side, lads. Not to worry. All you have to do is give it a few licks with the pattern and blue magic focus. Or stick if you prefer, and our tentacled friend will return the favor by firing possibly quite painful jets of water at you. Oh, and try not to die.
Yeah, thanks, guy. I'm having serious regrets about this, but if you say so. On guard, fell fiend! That! Ow! Take this! Ah! Ah! Fuck! Ah! Ah! Yeah! No! Ah! 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 Yeah! 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 I'll drag you down to the depths of hell with me, you mollusk? Mollusk? Yeah, I'm pretty sure octopuses are mollusks. That looks like an octopus. Squid? Yeah, it's more of it's still a mollusk. But I am victorious! Yay!
Impressive. After that little escapade, you should be able to fire your very own water cannon. By the by, you don't, strictly speaking, need to be struck by the magic you're trying to learn. Okay, oh, thank goodness. But that'll probably happen whether you want it to or not. In some cases, repeatedly. As long as you're the one that the beast's after, its power should be yours. Assuming you can defeat it. You see, this is what most people don't realize about becoming a blue mage. When you start out, like a blank slate. It takes a fair amount of bravery to stare these creatures down and look into their souls. It's a shame that not all of my customers have your determination, but that's hardly grounds for calling me a fraud.
You don't think you're telling the truth, do you? Well, I mean, if I can actually cast the spell.
No, that's settled. I'll be having my wares back if you don't mind.
Okay, Martin.
Oh, what's that? You still don't believe me? To be honest, mate, I don't know what more I can do. Tell you what, why don't I give you a soul crystal outfit and spellbook for free? That we, as a fully fledged blue mage, you can act as living proof of my innocence. Sound fair to you?
No, it doesn't. Well, at least I get free stuff, so. Whatever, I guess. Blue Mage unlocked! Blue Mage unlocked! Woo! Open the Blue Mage spellbook under character in the main menu to assign active actions. Blue Mage arms generally have no effect on your attributes. However, equipping armor and accessories that boost your intelligence will greatly increase the damage dealt by your offensive magic. If you lose your Blue Mage gear, replacement can be purchased from Calamity Salvagers and Limsa Lominsa, Gridania, and Ul'dah. Woo! Uh-oh. That's problem. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hang on. 1 minute. There we go. True blue. Yeah. Really? It gives less magic than mine. Sure. Why not? No, not Bard. This gets a new one. Boop. Blue Mage. All the way down at the bottom. Other than gaining new actions by increasing in level, Blue Mages learn them from enemies. To acquire an ability, you must witness your foe perform a specific attack before defeating it. The actions you learn are recorded in the Blue Magic Spellbook, found under Character in the main menu. Spells must be registered as active actions and set to a hotbar before they can be used. You may register up to 24 spells at once. Checking the box next to a spell will add it to the list of active actions. From there, you can be set to a hotbar. The blue magic spellbook details the attack type and aspect of each action. You can also view hints on where to acquire spells that you have yet to uncover. In addition, if you use the duty finder to enter duties with level sync or item level sync enabled, the chance of acquiring spells from the corresponding enemies is significantly increased. Unlike most other weapons, blue mage arms generally have little effect on a character's attributes. However, the intelligence gained from armor and accessories provides a much larger increase in offensive magic damage compared to other jobs. Blue mage! Yay! I have blue mage. I'm just gonna do that. Martin. Blue leading the blue. Martin's freedom hangs in the balance, and only you can prove his innocence.
Well, I suppose you better show this hero juggy that getting smacked about by a maid cracking wasn't a waste of time after all. Just take aim at that jaw and fire for you, you cannon.
Ah! No, not me.
If anyone knows how a proper blast feels, it's him. Gods know he's been on the receiving end enough times.
This is only way. Sorry, friend. Also, get this off my bar. Thank you.
Please avoid maiming La Tulja too severely.
Okay, open the blue magic spell under character in the memory to assign actions. Water can deals water damage with potency of 200. Type magic, aspect water, rank 1. This spell easily mastered via defeat of a kraken fires a concentrated burst of water at one's opponent. This liquid itself is conjured by manipulating aether to condense moisture in the air. The technique remains effective regardless of whether or not its caster has access to a body of water. That's cool. Brave Phlox's long stop hard. The Dragon's Neck. Pharaoh Sirius. Northern Thanalan. The Binding Coil. What the? Northern Thanalan, Middle Lanaska, Pharaoh Sirius, the Arm Veil, Copperbell Mines, Hard, East Shroud, Learned via Wallachie Totem, Hawk Manor, the Wanderer's Palace, Central Shroud, North Lanaska, North Shroud, Middle Lanaska, Learned via Wallachie Totem, Eastern Lanaska, Learned via Wallachie Totem, Western Lanaska, the Dragon's Neck, Amdaport Keep, Central Shroud, Eastern what? The Drone City of Scala, the Swallow's Compass, the Dravanian Forelands, the Via Wallachie Totem, Castrum Fluminis, Hell's Kier, the Swallow's Compass, Alphascape version 3, Locks, Alphascape, Deltascape, Hell's Lid, the Temple of the Fist, Upper Lanaska Peaks, St. Machium's Arboretum, Sigmascape, Emanation, Yanksha, Kugane This goes all the way to fucking Stormblood. Oh my goodness. I have several levels of regret unlocking this stupid class. But you know, that I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles, isn't it? Okay. Die. Ah. Damn you eyelashes. Oh, it's a little happy music. Yay. Okay. Eyelashes taken care of for the most part. Painful yet refreshing! Refreshing yet painful!
See, I was telling the truth, wasn't I?
Nope, and actually, no, never mind. The pain's still there.
Well, then we'd best be going. It's been a pleasure.
Not so fast, you blue-haired twit! That the spell worked as you said it would, but you can't sell those soul crystals without adequately explaining the risks. It's irresponsible. Some might even call it deliberately neglectful. You're not under arrest, but from this day forth, you are strictly forbidden from peddling any more of your wares. If I hear you sold so much as a blue handkerchief, I'll hunt you down and throw you behind bars. No! For your aid in the investigation, you have my thanks. Very well. Okay. Goodbye.
I don't bloody believe it. Just as I was beginning to turn, I have a decent profit.
Well, well, that was quite the show, darlings. Neither black nor white magic, but something new entirely. Blue magic! Yes, it's sure to draw a crowd, as you've amply demonstrated.
And who might you be?
The name's Rose, and I manage the Celestium in Ul'dah. It's an arena where daring young souls such as yourselves perform feats of bravery for the audience. Unlike the Colosseum, the vast majority of the entertainment pits man against beast, with the matches being brought to an end before either side suffers any serious injury. While the patrons revel in the thrill of combat, acts of wanton brutality and bloodshed are considered distasteful. Rather than savagery and slaughter, our appeal lies in the personas that our participants assume to add a touch of drama to the proceedings. However, I'm not one to settle for a mere modicum of success. My goal is to make the Celestium renowned the world over, and to that end I have been searching for something truly unique, and that is when word of this blue magic of yours reached my ears. Martin, my blue bundle of crowd-pleasing wonderment, how would you like to be the very first contestant in the masked carnival? It'll be an event pitting your magic against a host of bestial foes.
Listen, this is serious stuff. I didn't go through all the trouble of learning all these spells to entertain a bunch of gawping spectators.
Paying spectators, my dear. Some of them are quite wealthy, in fact. And you stand to earn rather a lot of coin.
Now you're talking my language.
I say, darling, where are you going? I was about to make you the same offer.
I hate to bust your bubble, love, but my apprentice here's barely taken the first step on the road to becoming a blue mage. We don't want him meeting a grisly end in the middle of your arena, would we?
Once I learn some blue magic, I'll win for sure. Can I use something besides these piss poor spells? I think that would rather defeat the purpose. If I only needed warriors to triumph over the pit fiends, I would have more than enough already. It's blue magic or nothing, I'm afraid. If you're not confident in your abilities, I don't mind waiting until you're ready for battle. Perhaps you could oversee his training between matches.
Training? That wasn't part of the deal.
Oh, I'm not asking you to do it for free, my dear. Quite the contrary.
You'll pay me for that too? Consider it done.
Damn, Martin, you're very easy to get going on the right path, huh? That's what I like to hear, Martin. Let's get you to Ul'dah for your costume fitting. Go along. Goodbye. Now what?
I have to wear a costume as well. I've got a bad feeling about this.
You're the one who agreed to it. Goodbye. Okay, now to Thanalan. Oh, I'll just teleport there. Steps of an old miners guild. They're like right next to the Black Mage teacher. Got it. Not miners guild away. Alright, what's going on over here? Rose? It just occurred to me that I never asked whether you actually want to take part in the masked carnival. Are you willing to endure Martin's training regimen in preparation for the greatest performance of your life? Do you want to become a blue mage and enter the masked carnival? Sure! You've made the right choice, my dear! I have high hopes for you. Yay! As for your illustrious mentor, I believe he should be ready to make his grand entrance any moment now.
I'll be honest with you. It's a bit more extravagant than what I'm used to. Color's not bad, I suppose.
You look marvelous, my dear. Everyone, feast your eyes on the great Azuro.
Eh? What's this supposed to mean?
Well, nothing really, but it lends a certain degree of panache to your stage persona. No offense, darling, but the great Martin doesn't have quite the same ring to it. He'll be playing the role of an enigmatic nobleman who has deigned to grace the Celestium with his outlandish magics. Ugh. Oh, where are my manners? I never asked your name. My name's Brother Creed. Brother? You should come up with something a little more inspiring before you step into the arena. How dare you? Ah, yes, I have some information concerning you two gentlemen. As you may have heard, Ul'dah has a law that bans members of most beast tribes from entering the city. It was mainly to keep out goblin merchants, you see. I have had someone else pour over the documents, and it seems there is no mention of the Mamulja whatsoever, meaning you are free to stay as long as you please. Yay! Well, with that, I think my work here is done for the time being. Martin, I leave Brother in your presumably capable hands. Best of luck. Goodbye, lady.
I'll admit, I didn't think this is how things would turn out. But what's life without a few surprises, eh? So it looks like I'll be guiding you on the path to becoming a blue mage. I get the impression that you're no stranger to getting up close and personal with fearsome beasties, but when it comes to mastering the Willoquee's techniques, you've got a long way to go.
Yes, of course I do.
It's the creatures themselves who will be doing all the teaching, though, and the spellbook will point you in the right direction. Plus, there won't be much of a mentor if I just come back when you've got a few more spells under your belt. Seems like you need something specific to aim for. Tell you what, why don't you start by learning Blood Drain? Well, who knows, it might even come in handy. Oh, it nearly slipped my mind. There are a few spells that you can only learn from creatures in the New World. Luckily for you, Gahilja has brought with him a fine selection of totems infused with their ether to save you the trip across the Indigo Deep. You'll get your hands dirty fighting off fiends. Just absorb the ether, and the magic is yours. Actually, we're not going to just give them to you, since you're still only a novice. Wouldn't want you biting off more than you can chew. When you think you're ready, talk to Gahilja.
Gahilja, very impressed by Brother's bravery when Kraken appeared. Now Brother must impress with skills as Blue Mage if you want these totems. Oh.
You heard the man. There's the whole world of spells waiting for you. Now go and start learning.
Yay. Joy. They don't even give me a level. Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do to level this? I know there's like that Shadowbringers or Endwalker farming zone where you go with like a max level friend and you just shoot a sardine at a dude and you can like reach max level in like an hour. But I'm on the free trial. Goodbye, Blue Mage. See you in a very long time from now. Calamity Salvager. Obsolete belts. Property they believe was lost by adventurers on their travels. We know not how or why, but if you believe your set will be life, then you should perhaps one or more of your belongings made their way into our storage. For one reason or another, adventurers no longer seem interested in wearing belts. Those that have been lost or mistakenly discarded have found their way to me. If something of yours is in our storage, I'd be more than happy to return it to you, at no cost, of course. Be mindful, however, there is no guarantee your belts will make their way into my keep a second time. Please note belts previously in your possession and that of your retainers can only be retrieved on your home world. But why, though? Why? Specific gear, purchase quest rewards, purchase gender-specific gear, ceremony attire exchange, Gale Inspires, purchase Garo gear, certificate exchange, Glamour Prism collection, Delineation collection, Speed Belt exchange, ceremony. Gloves of Eternal Innocence, Gloves of Eternal Passion, Gloves of Eternal Devotion. Gown of Eternal Innocence, Gown of Eternal Passion, Gown of Eternal Devotion. It's everyone. Heart. So you just swap out whatever one for the other one. Neat. Marriage. Yay. Cool. Okay, and now for the big kahuna of this one. Now I'll just do the thing. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. The hard dungeons. This. All of this. Look at this. This is stupid. This is several levels of fucking dumb. Blood for stone. I seek a certain adventurer for a cause most just. Are you not, brother? Ha! I thought you had the right aspect. 'Twas you who played the thief in the night at the Stone Vigil. The Stone Vigil. The dragons guard their keep jealously, it said, yet you slipped unseen into the cloudy fortress. Should not be their keep for much longer, however. The forces of Ishgard amassed by the Sea of Clouds. Now, this is for your ears only, but the blockade is but a prelude to an attack. Lord Drolamont commands a siege, and he would have your counsel, and but one of many who seek you at his behest. You must be a man of rare quality. The proud knights of Durandar are not accustomed to taking, let alone seeking, outside help. Ishgard's is the cradle air I breathed, and I yearn to see the Stone Vigil reclaimed from the Dravanian horde. Will you not go to Rightburn Flaunt and aid Lord Drolamont? Sure. Alice? The ultimate ballad. Your reputation precedes you, brother. In fact, it's for that reason that I'd like to introduce you to someone. That minstrel at the end of the bar wandered in here the other day. Said he was seeking inspiration for a new ballad, the sort only an adventurer of distinction could provide. Who better than the man who saved the world to give this minstrel the stories he seeks, eh? Humor the gentleman, I say. Sure. Dawn may banish even the darkest night, yet ever shall primal desires burn. Two swords shall vie to lay them low, a blade born of light and a blade forged of might. Alas, man may entrust his fate unto but one. Lest you wonder, these are the words of Archon Louis Soir. Well, not written as poetry, I find poetry within them nonetheless. Years ago, when I arrived in this land, I was beset with peril day and night.
forced to endure countless trials which tested my mind, my body, and my faith. But I'm not ashamed to admit that I would have faltered had it not been for the help of a handful of nameless adventurers, honest men and women who proffered the hand of friendship to a weary soul and led him safe from the darkness. When I look upon you, I'm reminded of them. I can tell that you are well-traveled and possessed of both constancy and character. You are a man of the adventuring profession, yes? I seek a valiant hero whose deeds might serve as inspiration, and I have reason to believe I have found him. After all, was it not you who faced Gaius von Belsar with his elegant weapon? You must tell me everything that happened. Omit and nary a single detail, I beg of you. Okay, this is what happened. Truly a tale worthy of legend, and so eerily it matches the writings of Archon Louis Zois. Two swords shall vie to lay them low, a blade born of light and a blade forged of might. Alas, man may entrust his fate unto but one. The Black Wolf was a conqueror who aspired to rule through might, and the weapon was key to his ambitions. Yet in the end, the people of Eorzea entrusted their fates to a brilliant blade, the Warrior of Light. A rather fitting moniker, in my humble opinion. Thank you! At last I have found the inspiration I sought, a battle to decide the fate of a realm! The words, the notes, I feel them coming together. Your tale, Brother Creed! Your song! Yay! From an era long forgotten, a blade of midnight drawn, from a distant land uncharted, a warrior who bears the dawn! The Duty Finder has been updated with a new regular duty, Ultima's Bane Ballad composed! Front the Ultima weapon, Hugobert. I've seen more and more visitors to this godforsaken place lately. Most of them battle-hardened types seeking a worthy test of their mettle. I trust that I might count you among them. Look, you didn't hear this from me, but word has it that Copperbell mines are looking not unlike the 8th hell in recent days. The stone torches would have us believe that they have matters under control, but a minor acquaintance of mine would beg to differ. He says the torches have proven far more adept at quelling rumors than Hecatoncheers, if you catch my drift. Why do I betray this knowledge to you? I fear for my friend's life, and mine own as well should those hulking monstrosities break free to the surface. It's a challenge you seek. What say you accidentally find your way to Copperbell and proffer your services? This time's for fun. An adventurer who can hold his own in battle. It just so happens I've gotten word of a new challenge for one of your talents. Requires a bit of travel and a dash of heroics, but it'd be worth your while. Eastern Thanalan's lovely this time of the year. You've heard of the training grounds at Halatali, I'll wager. The place fell into disuse after the calamity, but some adventurer, or another, put it to rights. Its owners aim to train gladiators and adventurers once more, just as in the old days. A little paint, a little mass burial, now the place is ready to take on challengers. If you're at all keen on the notion, go and talk with my friend Arl down there. He'll get you in the door. The Wrath of Karn! 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 Ah, there's an industrious ant, an adventurer in need of a bit of business. If I'm not mistaken, the intel you want is Amagine and Sons mineral concern. Something's kicked it over good. They put out word for adventurers. Have skill, will move fast, that sort of thing. Perfect for you, I'll warrant. The client, a bit of a handful, a mite aggressive, but nothing you can't handle. The twins. You'll find them at the Miners Guild. Talk to Cece Ruka. He's the milder of the two. Ah, herds and slay. Your brother Creed, by the onion, the very man I seek at Jerstwit's behest. How do I know the pot banger? Why, we train together in the Culinarians Guild. He has a place in Costa del Sol now, the Flying Shark. Not the sharpest knife in the block is Dearest the Daft, but he's loyal. He's got a friend out there by the name of Whiskate, and he seems to be in need of your help. What say you go look him up, eh? King of the Hole. Your brother Creed by the Onion. I was hoping that you'd come by. I've got a message from an old friend of mine. Needs your help for an important task, he says. It's highly confidential business, so I can't give you his name. Let's just say he's well known in Limsa. Odds are you'll recognize him. Any road, I'm not at liberty to divulge anymore. If you've a mind to take on the task, head over to Limsa and seek out a bloke named Denston. That's not my friend, mind you, but one of his men. It's definitely pirates. By the Onion, your brother! You couldn't have come at a better time. A friend of mine sent word that he needs a capable adventurer, you see, and I naturally thought of you. Who's this friend, you ask? Why, none other than Commodore Rainer of the Yellow Jackets. He and I met back when I first started out as a culinarian, and we've been friends ever since. Any road, I'd appreciate if you'd pay him a visit and inquire as to what he needs doing. You'll find him in the Coral Tower with his Yellow Jackets. Not easy being green. Good day to you, my wayfaring friend. Say, you wouldn't happen to be the man who slew the Tonberry King, would you? Why, yes, I am. I knew it, by the Onion. I've a fine gent for you. Looking for you, that is. Here's an appetizing proposal on the table, and I think you should pay him a visit. He's one of the treasure hunters at Camp Bronze Lake. Oh, and he will, of course, be there with his partner. The two are inseparable, but I'll let them tell you more themselves. Well, off to Lenosco with you. Whee! Oh. Maniac Manor. Ah! Forgive me, friend. A most chilling encounter has my nerves on edge. I was traveling through the shroud when a man accosted me out of nowhere. His eyes darting wildly in fear, he spoke of a haunted mansion from which the tortured screams of young maidens can be heard day and night. Hawkett Manor, was it? No, Hawk Manor. Ah, Hawk Manor, yes. What's that? You purged the self-same manse of its unholy inhabitants some time ago. It's curious indeed. The man recounted the events as if they had happened not days ago. Well, it would put my heart at ease to know his tale was but a fancy born of a few too many flagons of mead. The poor soul had not the air of a drunk or a liar. Perhaps you know someone who could shed light on the matter. I do. For keep's sake, Lorian looks at you with a praising eye. A wayfarer like yourself must be privy to all manner of tales, yes? So tell me, what do you know of the adventurers who purged the cultists from the ruins of Amdapor Keep? That was me! What? It was you who did the deed? Then you're just the person I've been seeking. There's a man I would have you lend your ear to, a hero known as Addistan. He dwells in Camp Tranquil from where he surveys the Twelveswood. Of late, he has sensed dark stirrings in Amdapor Keep and would speak with one who has braved the ruins already. But I shall put no more words in Brother Addison's mouth. Pray, attend him in the South Shroud. If you give him my name as proof of your intent, he will not withhold a single detail of what he has observed. Oh, you're done. Okay. Oh my goodness. Is that it? Are those the dungeons? Analan. Horizon. No, I don't want to use the teleport ticket. Oh. Oh my goodness. Wee. Oh, yep, there's a new one. Oh, wait, yeah, that's just the weaponsmith. Analan. Da. Yes. No. Good day to you, sir. I said good day, sir. Stretch.
The Rise and Fall of John. Oh yeah, we also have the Hildebrand crest line. Corpse Groom. Oh my god, we just have a bunch of stuff that we have to do, don't we? Aethernet. Adventurers Guild. Pyoreo. Corpse Groom. Water bottle. Huh? Why, your brother Creed, the famous adventurer. Thank the gods for bringing you here. It's terrible, it's awful. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Pyoreo, one of the many faceless adventurers struggling to make their way in Eorzea. Forgive me if I sound bitter. I don't begrudge you your renown. Your superiority as an adventurer was obvious to me long before you became a household name. Our paths crossed near Sestasha, you see. Hard to believe we moved in similar circles back then. Speaking of which, do you perchance remember having met a conjurer named Edda around that time? We used to adventure together, she and I, and 2 others. The little group didn't last very long, though. Things fell to pieces when Avir, our leader and Ida's fiancé, met his end in the Tom Tara Deepcroft. Harsh words were exchanged, and we all went our separate ways. Since then, I've been getting by on my own. Truth be told, I haven't planned on seeing any of my former comrades again. But then this letter arrived from Ida containing an invitation to her wedding. I'm sorry, what? Now I know what you're thinking. I should be happy for her. And I was! Until I noticed the name of her groom-to-be. It was none other than Avir. What's more, the venue for this ceremony is to be the Tom Tara Deepcroft, the very place the poor fellow died. Something isn't right, I tell you. You're right, something isn't right at all. This is weird. Now in the letter, Ada wrote that Lyavine, that's the 4th member of our group, had already agreed to attend. They chanced to meet each other recently from what I could gather. Not knowing what to make of it all, I thought it wise to consult Lyavin about the whole strange affair before applying. The last I heard, she joined the Scions of the 7th Dawn. I didn't have the first idea how to go about tracking her down. Until the greatest scion of them all appeared, that is. Could you tell me where I might find her? She's dead. In the lich yard of the Church of Saint Adama Landama. I'm sorry, I don't... Slain in an imperial rage, you say? By the 12, I had no idea. What? When did this happen? Well, the Black Wolf still lived, then... How can it be that Lavian met Edda recently? Gods, I don't know what to believe. Ugh. If it isn't too much to ask, I'd be most grateful if you'd show me Levian's grave. We didn't always see eye to eye, but she had a good heart, and if she's truly... sniff, well, I need to pay my respects. Please, meet me at the Lich Yard. Yes, of course. Bird. Birds. Yay. Okay. Which ones can just be completed? Out of sight, out of mind, this time's for fun. Alatali. Copperbell Mines. Thanalan. Horizon. No. Mammoth 001. Fantastic. A classic, I say. Whee! How you doing, fellows? An adventurer? Baseless rumors notwithstanding, I can assure you that your meager talents are not needed here. No hecatontures have returned to the mines, and even if they had, the stone torches would be seeing to the threat swiftly and ably, as is our wont.
Hmm? Ahem. I know not what you just heard, but it was certainly not the tortured scream of some unfortunate miner being consigned to the maw of a bloodthirsty giant birthed from the godforsaken depths. Ah, seven hells, it's true, all of it. We thought we had seen the last of them, but we were wrong. Horribly, dreadfully wrong. Let down our guard, we did, and now Copperbell is overrun with a damned legion of the fiends, each one nastier than the last. We've already lost scores of our men to the chaos. The few that have returned to life claim that even the once docile Spriggans have gone mad, falling upon the poor miners in droves. So much for being harbingers of wealth and fortune, eh? The Stone Torches are loath to lean on the strength of outsiders, but I cannot in good conscience place fool pride before the lives of good men any longer. You reclaimed these mines once. The Torches, nay, the entire nation of Ul'dah, would be forever in your debt if you could perform the deed again. I beg of you, friend, banish those fiends to the depths, that they may never resurface. Okay. Fine. You've twisted my arm. Dandelion? We Camp Drybone. Sure, I'll use a ticket. See you later, nerd. Yeah, this is much better. Let's go, bird. Arl? Welcome to Halatali, where heroes are made. I am Arl, and any friend of Hugobert is a warmly regarded acquaintance of mine. Didn't mention he used to tread the sands, did he? Been trying to get that smooth-talking son of a Hydra to take up the gladiator trade again, but gets easily distracted, Hugobert does. Now I'll wager he didn't put two and two together when he heard your name. You're the lad Favajoni over there was talking about, aren't you? Ah, I know it. The liberator of Halatali himself. Thanks to you, we've made it nice and deadly in there again. Got to restore the Colosseum games to what they were. It's no lap of luxury, I warn you. Place could use some more freshening up, and there are some lurking crawlies that need a good killing, but the brass blades are on that detail. So, what do you say? Here to experience the new and improved training grounds. We'd be honored to have the liberator of Halatali return as a challenger. Complete. Quest complete. Yay. Halatali hard, now accessible. Yay. And now I must go to the Lich Yard. Woo. I mean, oh, it's broken. Nice. The tombstone has been knocked over and the earth before it disturbed. The grave has been exhumed. So this is where poor Lyavine now lies. No, the corpse is gone. What's the meaning of this? Not only is her grave defiled, her body's gone. Who could have done this? Oh, no. Could it have been Ida? The more I think about it, the more it makes... Well, I was going to say sense, but... Gods. I will try to explain. To the rest of us, although a party of four is but a means to riches and glory, such things as adventurers seek. But to Ida, it was her life. She blamed herself for Avir's death, and to our shame, we agreed with her. though we knew full well we were all to blame. And then we left her where she stood with her fiancé's head for company. Ugh. How could we have been so heartless? Small wonder if the poor girl has been driven from her wits. Aye. But what's done is done. All we can do is admit to our mistakes and make amends as best we can. Javier is gone, and so is Layavine. But Ida refuses to accept it. She won't let go of the past. I know not what she means to do in Tom Tar, but it can lead to no good end. I will attend to this wedding and try to restore her to her senses. I would be much reassured if you could accompany me, brother. As Javier once did, so too does Ida look up to you. She may not listen to me, but she may yet heed the words of someone she admires. Failing that... No. No, it doesn't bear thinking about. If we hurry, it need not come to that. Please meet me at the Tom Tower Deepcroft. Together we'll put an end to whatever madness Ida is planning. Yes, of course. Goodbye. The Black Shroud. Whee! Now what? Nope, wait. I'm just gonna use you. Yeah, just gonna use return. Big smart. Oh, whoops. Aethernet. Lancers Guild away! Away to the Lancers Guild. And now I have to go talk to the old butler man again. How you doing, Ursendel? Ah, friend. It is good to see you again with a water bottle. Ah, delicious. Oh, I wish I could greet you with more joyful tidings. I trust you have heard the rumors. Yes, I fear they are true, and then some. Oh, wherever shall I begin? After you released my lady from her torment, a deed of bravery and kindness that I will remember until the last of my days, I paid visit to the Wood Whalers and told the tale in all its tragedy, that the guardians of the Twelveswood might know the truth. Though the Whalers did not doubt my words, they insisted on a thorough investigation of the manor. Without witnessing my lady's remains for themselves, I was told they could hardly vouch for the citizenry's safety. A prudent judgment, I thought, and I did not argue. It is what happened next that confounded everyone, myself most of all. A contingent of Wood Whalers was dispatched to the manor, and I personally escorted them in. This would be the last I saw of them, for nary a one returned. Minutes turned to hours, and before long, night surrounded the silent manor. 'Twas then the screams began again. Ungodly, heart-rending screams that shall be burned in my memory forevermore. Against my better reasoning, I mustered the courage to peer inside. Oh, how I wish I had not. For what peered back, friend, was someone, nay, something, for that which I saw surely possessed no soul like you or I. It has no right to exist in our world. The Whalers have dispatched another contingent to investigate the manor. The fools! Do they not see that they have writ their own death sentences? I cannot save them, but you, friend! You may succeed where I so miserably failed. I implore you, pray come to our aid once more! Sure, guy! Do-do-do. Wait, what? Okay. I thought that was a Namazu for a minute. And I was like, hey, that doesn't make any sense. Namazus aren't supposed to be here. Namazus are in Stormblood. What the hell are they doing here? That makes no sense whatsoever. What would a Namazu be doing in Gridania? Unless they're making a cookbook. A cookbook that I actually have in real life. The Final Fantasy XIV cookbook. It is mine. The Ultimate Edition, by the way. The Ultimate Final Fantasy XIV cookbook. Manor Forgate. Walolo. I win. Quest complete. Viewfinder has been updated. Hawk Manor hard now accessible. And to the Deep Croft I go. Whee! Fate discovered nearby that I'm just gonna ignore. Because I don't want to do it. No, I don't. Hey, Lalafell and Thaumaturge. Just so happens I felt like that went into the Deep Croft not a minute ago. There was a young lady with him dressed head to toe in white. The lass was all smiles and giggles, like a maiden on her wedding day. But your friend looked stiff as a board. Can't say I blame him, though. Crypts do strange things to the best of us. You mean to head inside, do you? Well, take care you don't wake the dead, eh? Ha ha ha! Ah, you're so funny, you fucker. Okay, now I have to do that for speak with Allison at Camp Tranquil. Camp Tranquil. Like Shroud. Tranquil. I'll just use the money. Alright, good sir, what do you have for me? Yes, I'm Adistan, one ever listening to the Shroud. Pray tell, why have you sought me out? Something about Amdapor Keep. I think it was Amdapor Keep. You are coming at Lorian's urging. Good heavens, the elementals smile upon me, sending one of the bravest souls who smote the cultists within Amdapor Keep. Yeah, it is Amdapor Keep. Okay. Well met, my friend. I am here at A. Rune Senna's behest to investigate the keep. You are here because of my findings. Terrible things fester within those ruins, and someone must destroy them. Yes, even though the Lambs of Dalamud and their dealings with the Voidsent plague us no longer, the fell presence hanging over the place grows stronger by the day. Wood Whalers ventured into the keep to find the cause. Their reports were chilling. Someone has completed the cultists' rituals, and some of the most ghastly of Voidsent. Over them reigns a leader, peerless in might and malice. You must fell this Voidsent lord, and so dispel the foulness hanging over the ruins. Maxine guards the gates of Amdapor Keep. I shall alert her to your coming. Now go, my friend, and may the elementals guide you to victory. Thanks, guy. Quick question, how do I unlock the city of Amdapor? I remember... Because I don't have this unlocked yet. Do I complete this? And then I can do this? Do I get City of Amdapor hard, or is it just City of Amdapor? Oh well. Maxine? What brings you back to this tainted place, adventurer? Ah, so you are the one who has answered Brother Addison's call to enter the ruins. Why, yes, I am. I warn you, though, the keep has never been more perilous. The evil that dwells within has warped the forest life, turning woodland animals to brutish beasts. The place is feral. Our only hope is to slay the Voidsent at the heart of the castle. If we do not... well... stretch. I pray that the elementals guide your way through the keep, adventurer. Your victory brings peace to the forest. Thank you, Maxine. Or keep hard, not accessible. Okay. Definitely pirates, the Wrath of Karn for keep's sake. Easy to be green, the ultimate ballad, Kurds and Slay. Speak with Drillamont, King of the Hole. Oscar. Oh yeah, there's another one, isn't there? Wait, where was it? Whiskey at Costa del Sol. Yeah, sure, I'll take it free just because it's on the other side of the bloody continent. At the moment, anyway. Why, Skit? Brother Creed! I shall have to thank Durstwitz for he was as good as his word. He promised he'd find you. I'm lucky to have such friends. What can I say in the company of heroes? You keep good company. Ha ha! And that's what I need your help with. I'm sure you'll remember Brayflox. And a bit of trouble she is. As the captain of the guards here, I can hardly go charging off to her rescue. Yet would I forsake a friend? Never! And so I thought of you, brother. Truly, your timing is fortuitous, and your fortitude unmatched. If there is any who can help our mutual gobby friend, it is you. Now off you go, then, to Brayflox's long stop. Okay. Whee! I'm a-going and I'm a get there. Just you wait. The ageless river. Whee! Almost there. Oh, and it's just a complete... Oh, thank goodness. Doo-doo. So many blues, so little time. Brayflox all talks. How you doing, Gobby? Go. Goodly Uplanders here to give lent hand to Gobby flock of Brayflox. Uplanders tongue flaps make for happy Gobby. Brayflox ear catch enemy foot noise. Illuminati want Brayflox's secret. Dirty take they try. Psh. Stinky sweet secret recipe. Brayflox can give to Gobby friend. Brayflox's cheese is most tasty fresh. And now Brayflox is a hunted Gobby. Brayflox is no cheese maker. Brayflox free cheese recipe from Illuminati. Cheese is Gobby birthright. No Gobby die make Illuminati cheese lords. But now they want to make Brayflox dead Gobby. Brayflox give Uplander lent hand in pastime, yes. Mighty Rockman fall with Gobby help, yes. Now time has come for lent hand to be Brayflox's Iron Fist. Go! Yes, yes, okay, Brayflox, you make a very valid point. Brayflox's long stop now accessible. Yay! It's definitely Pirates, the Wrath of Khan. Keepsake, Not Easy Being Green, The Ultimate Ballad. Blood for Stone, King of the Hole. Oscar. Blake. No, I'm not going to use a ticket. Water bottle. Plundering treasure hunter, steadfast companion. Hello. Bloising sent ye our way, ye say? Well, I'll be thrice damned, it's you! I, the heroic bloke what lopped off the Tonberry King's head. Do ye remember us? We was the pair around the entrance to the Wanderer's Palace. Saw you right before that great bleeding Tonberry stabbed us. Here, wasn't we stabbed, love? Indeed we were. 'Twas most unpleasant. Now, adventurer, you're here to do something we would prefer not to do ourselves. Venture into the Wanderer's Palace again. Let's restart at the beginning, eh? Like I was saying, we was hacking away at little Tonberries when the big one snuck up behind us. Well, we tried to fight it off, but it got the best of us. Never been in worse shape. Lying there. Bleeding. Hells, I thought we weren't long for the realm, but just as I was thinking of me last words, lo and behold, the Tonberries we'd been having at it. We've been having it out with started treeing us. Nursed us right back to health, they did. That's when we learned the truth about the Tonbies. See, they was only medicine folk because of a curse. A curse that you lifted when ye slew the Tonberry King. At heart, that latter come and twice as kindly again. Why, it was a right pleasure, have them take care of us for a fair spell. Aye, it's a pity those peaceful days didn't last. A band of Mamulja, what call themselves the Silver Scales, came storming into the palace. They say they're mercenaries, but they're nothing but the scum of the bleeding realm. The howling, the blood, and so many dead. As if that weren't enough, the surviving Tonberries were locked away deep in the ruins. Why in the name of the 12 do they deserve such a fate, I ask you? We had grown rather fond of the Tonberries while living amongst them. They have good hearts, no matter how odd their appearance. None of that should matter anyway. This fellow is Huron and I am Makote. Are we lesser a couple for our difference? I should think not. I say, you look like the learned type. Perhaps you have made the acquaintance of our one called Saruto Carito. Oh, yes, I am. He's the one. I thought as much. Has he told you the Tonberry's great secret that they once looked the same as you or I? Yes. Because I did the scholar quest line. Is that not the greatest tragedy that you have ever heard? To be so spurned and locked away in some horrid jail by one's own people, no less. My dearest and I know their pain all too well. We both had to leave our birthplace. Why, you ask? Simply because we were different. No, we will not sit idly by and let the Tonberries be subjected to such a terrible treatment. Well said, love, but much as we'd like to give the Silver Scales the boot ourselves, we can't stand up to a cartload of Mamulja. So please, say you'll do it in our place. The Wanderer's Palace is the only home the Tonberries have got. Now you'll have to speak with Abazi Shirazi and get a ride in his boat across the lake. What's it now? Bon Voyage. It's Bon Voyage, and it's French. And that makes absolutely no sense that you know that word, because I don't think French is a region here. Well, no, because the Elezen have French style names, so yeah, never mind. I guess Elezen would be French, wouldn't it? Come on that treasure hunter's errand, have ye? Well, I'll take you across the lake, but be warned. The palace you're making for is held by the Silver Scales. Their leader is the most fearsome of the lot. Now, the Tonberries aren't friends of mine, but even I think the way the Mamulja have them imprisoned is wrong. Capturing them, turning them into thralls. Go and give those sellswords hell. Okay. Okay. On. Waiting for your noise. Shroud gives a warning. It's definitely pirates. Wrath of Karn. You do this one, you do this one. You do this. Nah, not that one. That one. And this one. Definitely pirates. Speak with Rainer and Limsa Lumensa. Speak with Denston and Limsa Lumensa. So. Whee! Water bottle. I'm not getting a party for this, am I?
It's just not happening, is it? Well, might as well just withdraw. Oh well. Internet, Marauders Guild. Whee! Woo! Alkazolka, how you doing? Rainer? Good evening to you, brother. How timely. There's something I want to ask of you. Ah, but where are my manners? Is there aught you require? You're at Blothing's behest, you say? Ah, they should send you of all peoples a stroke of good fortune indeed. Permit me to apprise you of this situation. You will doubtless recall driving the Serpent Reavers out of Sastasha. Well, in spite of our best efforts to keep the place secure, I regret to inform you that it has been occupied by pirates. Pirates, I say, though eyewitnesses claim that they seem more akin to fiends from the briny depths. To be frank, we are not wholly certain what it is we are dealing with. I dispatched a party of adventurers to identify and eliminate the threat, but it would seem their courage failed them. But they were not you, my friend. You will fare better against whatever awaits within Sastasha. Of that I have no doubt. If you would be willing to assist us, pray report to De Persia, who stands guard by the entrance to the caverns. Okay. King of the Hall map. Whee! All the way over here. Jujuazu. Yep, there he is, Dunstan. Whee! It's so stupid that I can't just drop down from there. Dunstan? Stretch. Oh. Your brother Creed, are ye? The chief will be pleased that you came. Now time's of the essence, so I'll get straight to business. During your travels, might be as ye heard tell o' Mistbeard, the legendary pirate. Else I'd be surprised if ye hadn't heard o' the bloke. And so on Lem says don't know of his exploits. Nary a ship on the five seas was safe from Mistbeard's grasp. Not even the Golden Fleet of Ul'dah. But one day, at the height of his notoriety, the man vanished without a trace while sailing the Rotano. Since then, rumors have spread that Mistbeard left behind a treasure trove of plunder. Folk believe it's somewhere out there, just waiting to be plucked like a ripe fruit. Your task pertains to that treasure. I'll take it from here, Dunstan. Chief! Greetings, my friend. It's been a while since you sent the Black Wolf to the seventh hell. Before I begin, let me make it clear I do not request your aid in my capacity as Storm Marshal. Nay, the matter is purely private. With that detail established, I shall continue Dunstan's tale. For a time, folk had lost interest in Mistbeard's cache. Such was its elusiveness. But recent developments have treasure hunters across the realm stirring anew. South of Vilbrand, upon the Rotano Sea, there lie the sealed delays. Along the fringes of these remote islands, there is an expanse of water into which few ships dare venture. Nature has conspired to perpetually shroud the area in heavy mist. Man could hardly see his own hand in front of him. Be it by accident or intent, countless vessels have entered that mist, and never to be seen again. Over the years, some few survivors have washed ashore with tales of an island hid within, which appeared without warning to smash their ships into flotsam. So it was that the legend of Hullbreaker Isle was born. Water bottle, because my throat is killing me, my goodness. In the wake of the calamity, however, it came to be that the mist would lift under certain conditions.
And as luck would have it, on one such day, a merchantman mistakenly sailed straight into the area. The ship eventually came upon a deserted isle, where it made an astonishing discovery. The Hare, Mistbeard's own flagship, lying broken within a cove. Though he yearned to explore the wreck, the captain wisely chose to return to familiar waters before the mist could regather. Upon returning to Lims de Lominsa, he forbade his crew from revealing the discovery to a single soul, but word inevitably spread, as is often the way of such things. Even as we speak, treasure hunters are scrambling to find a way to the legendary Hullbreaker Isle that they might claim Mistbeard's cache. I'd have you get there before they do, brother. Retrieve a single object from the Hare. A golden coffer bearing Mistbeard's crest. The chief would do the job himself, but his being storm marshal is like to attract unwanted attention. That's why he wants ye to go in his stead. So long as you bring back what he asks for, you're welcome to keep whatever else you find. Though I make my request off the record, I must impress upon you that the matter is of grave import to our nation's future. I shall be praying for your success. Yeah. Goodbye. Now, no doubt you're wondering how you're to get to the Isle. I got a ship moored at the Morby dry docks. Meet me there when your preparations are in order, and I'll ferry ye over. Okay. Should be simple enough. Let's see, I've done Corpse Groom. I need to talk to that lady. I need to talk to them. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. Need to talk to him. So this one. Asuka. Morby Dry Docks. Sure, why not? Instant. Everything in order. Then let's get you over to Hullbreaker Isle before it's a swarm with scavengers. I'll get us there in one piece, never ye fear. I've been keeping an eye on the weather, and I know exactly when the mist will clear up. When you arrive, make your way to the wreck of the Hare. Mistbeard's coffer is bound to be somewhere inside. As for how you're supposed to get back afterwards, I'm sure you'll figure something out, the resourceful adventurer that you are. I'll be waiting for you in Limsa. Hey! Asuka. So no Asuka. Airport. Hey! Ah, yeah, series as well. Almost forgot about that dungeon. The Persia? Ah, it's you! I take it you mean to help us again? Wonderful! See those adventurers yonder? Sent them in first, but soon became clear that they were unequal to the task. By my account, they lasted just under a minute inside before staggering back out, sucking for air like fish out of water. As such, we're no closer to ascertaining the nature of the threat, let alone eliminating it. You'll be going in blind, I know, but you've purged Sastasha before, and I'm certain that you can repeat the feat. Enter whenever you're ready. I look forward to hearing of your success. Sastasha hard, yay! Apathetic Archer, Threadbare Thaumaturge, Ghostface Gladiator, Consumed Conjurer. Hear it. Okay, need to do this one. Analan. The Fanalan I go, I guess. And it was in the Miners Guild, they said.
I forgot series. Oh well, I'll do that one later. Miners Guild away. Hop, skip, jump. CC Ruka. Hey, aren't you that miner who was embroiled in the Deep Canyon scandal? Yes, I was. Not that it has any bearing on the situation, mind you. So long as you do what we ask, you'll serve just fine. Now then, the situation's like this. Oh, I love it, that scene that I'm doing stuff, that they actually acknowledge that I did stuff. That's cool. No, this isn't right. I'll be damned if I put our sister's fate in a stranger's hands. I'm going myself, damn it. Oh, brilliant plan, brother. Go blundering into the sunken temple of Karn. The place is a death trap. What guarantees do we have that this adventurer can beat those traps? None! That's what. But you know better than any what these muscles are capable of. I'm sorry, what's going on here? What the hells do you mean you've beaten those traps already? Wait. You're the reason Neneko's in this trouble. I'm gonna end you, I swear it. Calm yourself, brother. This adventurer's not to blame for what happened. Besides, he's perfect for the task. Let's start again, shall we? I am CC Ruka, and this is my twin brother, Popo Cooley. As you may have gathered, we need you to mount a rescue mission in the Sunken Temple of Karn. After you defeated the temple's snares and traps, the place was officially open for research. A concerned partner with the Order of Nald Thal on an expedition. And the research team was led by none other than Neneko, our little sister. She's the one who wrote the book on the ruins of Sildir, the research to end all other research on the place. Nobody except her was gonna figure out that Sildir and Uldar both descended from the Beledian civilization. The sunken temple of Karn is the native rock. No way in 7 hells was she going to not lead that expedition. But who comes bubbling in? A band of relic raiders, that's who. The greedy horse son set off a trap and our little sister is stuck in the stinking place. Poxy bastards putting Neneko in danger. If they aren't Tonberry mints already, you can be sure that I'll end them myself. And that's the situation as it stands. Look to BB me at the entrance to the temple, and she'll let you in. You go and get Neneko out of there in one piece, you hear? Yeah. Lan. Hola, amigo. It's only 150, so I won't consume a ticket. Whee! Go this way. Woo. Oh, there's even more blue. You know what? My throat's too shot to also do all of the Beast Tribe stuff because I've stocked up on Beast Tribe stuff. BB Moo. Welcome to the stately ruin that was, and is, the Sunken Temple of Karn. What a relief they actually sent someone who's been here and knows the drill. The twins, they can be a little overbearing. They'll need some of that imperiousness soon enough, though, when it falls on them to run the concern. In case you didn't know, those two are the chairman's progeny, them and Miss Neneko. You'll find it much changed within, thanks to those fool robbers. They care, but not so much that you cannot make haste. The Sunken Temple of Karn hard, now accessible, yay! Earth this. Yes. Wood for stone. Where exactly in Kurthus do I need to be? Map. All the way over there. I think I actually have to talk to main man himself, don't I? Speak with Drillamont. Yep, I have to speak to Drillamont himself. Snow. Hey, cloud fishing. Such a weird concept. Drillamont. Brother Creed. You have come to lend us your strength. House Durender is in your debt. You rejoice with us to know that the battle for the Stone Vigil has finally begun. The first wave has already breached the outer defenses and entered the keep. As depraved as the Dravanians are, they have a certain cunning. The place teems with unbelievers who gladly embrace death, merely to deny us a form of advance. We came to slay dogs and are bled by nits. There are graver matters still. After our first wave stormed the keep, the enemy sealed the breach behind them. The Vigil headgate is now a welter of molten iron and stones sharp as a headman's axe. We can no longer send reinforcements by land. The danger is great, but we must go by air. I shall lead the second wave and would have you join your strength to ours. Sir Nathalan awaits you near the Stone Vigil itself. I shall join you as soon as I have seen to the airships. Okay. Taketh it with his eyes. Yo, is that Behemoth? Yo, I'm gonna go fight Behemoth real quick. I wanna fight Behemoth. That sounds fucking cool. Yeah! Look at that. Ooh. I have no idea how this is gonna go, but I'm gonna fight him. Ooh, really big boss music too. Gotta say though, so far it's pretty meh from Odin. Just a little bit. Kinda disappointed. But this is cool. Right? I'm shooting a behemoth full of arrows and nothing else is really happening. Also, it's a fate that you can just join regardless of level. That's cool, I guess. Oh, my bird's gonna fucking die. Get back here, bird. Alright, get back in there, bird. Ah, micromanaging! Micromanage the bird! It's almost like I'm a summoner or something. Do that, pop that, do this. Yeah, just keep doing this. Yeah. Up, get back here, bird. Alright, get back in there, bird. Go on, give him hell. Whee! Okay, reapply my dots, maybe. Woo! But yeah, so far the fight is
incredibly mad. Get back over here, bird. Alright, get back in there, bird. The fight is easy. Oh, I'm sorry, what? There's more behemoths? Where? 3 behemoths? Oh, okay. He takes it with his eyes. Oh, okay. This giant sable horn is prized by furniture makers across the realm. Behemoth horn. Neat. That was cool. Kinda boring though. I just kinda sat there and filled it full of arrows. But it was cool. Right? I think it was cool. I've never fought Behemoth, and then I did fight Behemoth, and then I was kind of like, eh. Well, like I thought it would be like an even more extreme version of the King Behemoth fight from the Crystal Tower. That would have been cool. But it wasn't. I just sat there and micromanaged Bird. I'm disappointed. Damn it. Oh well. Hail, brother! Lord Jolamont sent word. The airship will not be long in coming, and then we charge. All White Brim Front knows your name, Brother Creed, who penetrated the Stone Vigil's defenses. Why, to this very day I remember the cheer that rang out when we heard you'd laid Isgabind low. Your presence here is tonic, pure tonic for the troops. Too long have the damned dragons desecrated our keep. Halone willing, the Stone Vigil shall return to Ishgard before this day is out. Yay! It's accessible now. Lanaska. I did say I was gonna do this. Do this later, didn't specify when later, but all of these are now unlocked, so now I have to go and do this. Diamanda, how you doing, girl? Serious business. Oh, my first genuine assignment under Master Mimidoa, and now this. Whatever did I do to deserve such a fate? Oh, but where are my manners? I am Diamata, a smith recently in the ploy of Naldeek and Vimiles. I arrived in these parts not a few days past to assist in the restoration of Pharaoh Sirius. Little did I expect my arrival to be greeted by that godforsaken song. A song I thought confined to my worst nightmares. Yes, I speak of the grim serenade of the foul sea that lured my poor father into a watery demise so many years ago. So I stand here with idle hands, powerless to avenge his death, powerless to repay my debt to Master Mimidoa, once my father's mentor as he now is mine. The agony of it all. If only my brother were here, he would see to it that. But alas, my brother remains lost at sea. You're an adventurer, are you not? Perhaps if you were to defeat the siren. Yes, you must. If not for me, then for all the sailors who seek safe passage across threatening seas. Seek out Master Mimidoa at the pier. You'll find him gazing grimly in the direction of Pharaoh Sirius, lamenting our fate. Okay. Whee! Mimidoa, how you doing? Remember me? Another initiate, are ye? No. Ah. And no one says yes to that. Give a familiar face, though. Come to think of it, you bear a striking resemblance to a brave lad I once met. Helped us chase one of those goddamn sirens from Pharaoh Sirius, he did. Yeah, that's because that was me. What's that you say? Speak up, son. Years of hammering have taken their toll on my ears. Any road, you may not be half the hero your predecessor was, but you know the saying, any port in a storm. Aye, that's right. Damned if ye can tell. bleh, damned if I can tell you why, but that hell's-born hussy is back, and she's running roughshod over the place with a crew of her song-sneered flunkies. Me and Diamata, we've not to do but sit on our arses till someone's cleared the place out. Look, this is more than a reclamation project to me and the lass. That scurvy witch killed our father, one of me prized students. I swore a vow to myself to do his name proud and restore the beacon. These hands were made for a hammer and not scuffling with sirens. What say ye follow in your forebears' footsteps? I'll fight this one for old Mimidoa. I'll send word to David, the guard at the lighthouse. He'll tell ye all you need to know. Okay, Mimidoa, if you say so. Ferry skipper, bring me over there for a steal of 40 gil. Yes, thank you very much, water bottle. Ah. David? How you doing? Ah, adventurer, you've come not a moment too soon. The siren has holed herself up in the lantern chamber atop the structure. The most direct route would be through the front door, but I fear the siren is already wise to our intentions and has posted the most formidable of her thralls to guard the entrance. Our only hope to breach our foe's defenses is to attack from below, through the flood cellar. If you cannot win this battle for us, I know not who can. Go forth, friend, that Pharaoh Cyrus may shine bright anew! Complete. Woo! And with that, the stream is done. Next stream, we're gonna knock out all of these quests, though, because dungeon queues are a lot faster than, well, not dungeon queues. Or the extreme fights are just take a really long ass fucking time. But yeah. Intermission music. We need music. Yay. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. We didn't really do much except just get rid of all the blue stuff. All the blue stuff is pretty much gone now. Fantastic. We did what we wanted to do, except for like the Beast Tribe quest. But we'll do that. We'll do that later. Maybe Saturday. But if you enjoyed your time here, do the viewer things. Follow, share, check out my Twitch panels. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.